What's poppin' YouTube? Is the ape in the flesh, don't pee. Bringing you another game of World War II. This time playing around TDM on the USS Texas. One of the most hated maps in World War II, man. This one and the Ghost F Cannon. People just hate these maps, man. And the reason behind showing you this video is I want to show you guys the techniques that my boy Butney, I'm playing with in this map, I spoke on his last video, the Flankem Spankem technique, and I just showing you guys how these techniques actually works, and you can actually do well if you learn how to flank and get behind enemy. And there's some great examples in this game. And also I'm playing with my boy I-10 Bowler and Nudes Too Sweaty, man, and Pedro Martinez, man. Pedro Martinez is one of my subs, man. He's been a sub on my channel for a long time, man. He's one of my loyal subs, and he's actually in this gameplay here. I'm gonna post a video eventually. Once he get it to me, I'm gonna post a gameplay from him, and just to, you know, pay forward all his support and whatnot. So anyhow, I'll show you guys right here what I do in this map when I'm flanking. I usually flank through the middle and get outside. My thing is trying to get all the way in the back of the enemy, man. Like we see right now, I'm all the way in the back and cutting the enemy off. All the way in the back. They don't expect it, man. Now the setup that I'm using the Type 100 with the airborne division because I can keep a silence, and I'm running it with incompetitive basic training, which keep my footstep quieter. The difference between this basic training and running, for example, mountain division, is that I can hear my footsteps. That I just hear them a lot quieter. Plus, I don't have ghost activated. That's the only difference. But the enemy, though, can't really hear the footsteps because of the other sounds of the game muffles. Overtake the muffle the footstep sounds when you use the basic training in competitions or whatever. So they have to really pay attention to hear you coming behind them and shit, you know. So but the suppressor, man, you saw that I'm right behind these people and they didn't even notice that shit. I like, you know what I'm saying, they don't even notice. Look at this, right behind this dude. They don't notice it because the suppressor, now trying to get that guy from the top of that cannon, and I got murk. But the suppressor is key, man, and able to run around with quieter movement. Like I said, the sounds of the game are so overpowering. They cannot hear me coming. Now, when you don't run this basic training, your footsteps are very, very loud, so they can tell then. But as you run this incompetitive perk or basic training ribbon or whatever you want to call it, the footsteps are a lot quieter, and they just cannot hear you coming. So it's something you want to give it a try if you want to flank or rush in this way. When you just run the airborne division with inconspicuous basic training, and work it out, man. It really works for me. This is the class that I usually run when I want to flank the enemy, and but I usually change to the Mountaineer when I start spamming UAVs, because that's the only thing about this setup. It doesn't keep you from being spot on a UAV. So That's what I usually do. Like when I see the spamming UAVs, I just put on the Mountaineer and I run it with an AR. I like to use the AR on the Mountaineer, man, because it gives me an advantage to pick him off at mid range. So that's what I usually do. But man, like I said, man, this map right here, sometimes the way you play it, you gotta see if they got the line of sights in both sides of the boat. Just go through the middle. Go through the middle and just camp out the middle, patrol the middle, what we call the bridge. Patrol the bridge and pick them up that way. You know, trying to see, wait for you, for your teammates to get around you. Look at this, man. Easy pickings, bro. Look at that. Easy pickings, bro. Look at this asshole. Got him right there, laying down, bro. Laying down on the job, homie. So that's what you do, man. You just wait for your teammates. You run through the middle. If they got both sides of the map locked down with snipers or whatever, you just run through the middle and wait for your teammates to go out there, because they're gonna be too busy, picking off your teammates, and they're not gonna, with your quiet footsteps and suppressor, they're not gonna know you coming. They're not gonna expect you to come through, and then you just go ahead and clean the table, man. Just get them off the spawns that way. You feel me? That's how I play this map, man. You can't really you can't camp it out. You can always camp. You can always find a way to camp any map. But I found myself having a lot more fun flanking them and spanking them. You know, that's the, I just spank them, spank them, man. You know what I'm saying? Flank them, spank them. You feel me? I have more fun doing it that way, especially in these short maps, man. Gustav is a map that you can also flank, but it's a little bit more difficult. I usually flank with the infantry division on that map, and the same thing. I use the basic training in competition so they cannot see me coming or hear me coming. But I use the infantry because it gives me more bullets and allow me for faster movement, so I'm able to move faster with that and get from behind the enemy a lot quicker. That's, because in Gustav you want to get from point A to point B as fast and stealthy as possible, and if not, you get picked off from the cannon. So you don't want to be, bushing around that map. So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys next time, man. This is your boy Don P, the gorilla in the mist, man. Peace out.
Yeah.